I'm Anthony Jones. 4 years ago, I was homeless. You never know, are you going to have a place to sleep at night? It does affect your self-worth a great, great deal.
My name is Nelson. When I first came into Housing Works, I was addicted to drugs. I was homeless, didn't really care about myself.
Before I found Housing Works, my husband and I were living day to day on drugs. We were homeless. I wasn't really participating in life. Once you reach that stage where you don't care, it's very hard to get out of that mind frame.
In 1989, there were some 12,000 homeless people living with AIDS and HIV. Before Housing Works existed, there was no place for them to go to get help. Housing Works has a housing-first approach. We believe that it is completely unreasonable to expect that anyone is capable of addressing their medical issues, their mental health issues, their addiction issues, whatever their problems they're going through, without having a safe, secure place to live.
Housing Works has several different types of housing. You have scattered site housing, permanent congregate supportive housing, and transitional housing. They serve three distinct populations. Our transitional housing serves women coming out of the correctional system, transgender individuals who would otherwise not have a pleasant experience in the New York City shelter system, and then scattered site, which is for folks who have achieved a level of stability in their lives and can sort of live more independently.
We have housing in Staten Island, we have housing in Brooklyn, we have housing in Harlem, we have housing in the Lower East Side. Every day we're looking for opportunities to acquire new property.
Housing Works thrives because of the revenue we bring in from our businesses, our special events, our corporate sponsors, and then individual donors.
Well, when I first moved to New York, I would always pass this incredible little shop that had wonderful windows, and it ended up being Housing Works. I knew nothing about Housing Works when I first came to the city. To me, it was just like this Barney's of used furniture. And it caused me to start thinking, like, what did they do and why did they do it and how did they do it?
I heard about Housing Works 15 years ago through some friends. Housing Works by far is the largest supporter of homeless people with HIV and AIDS. And these buildings are very, very comfortable. They have great light. Some of them have amazing gardens. It gives people a chance to get on their feet and see the world in a different light.
You know, I just knew it as a store that not only had great stuff to buy secondhand, but it went to a great cause, and I've been going ever since, and donating to the store ever since.
What makes Housing Works different? They look at the person in a 360 way. They provide housing, they provide a job, they teach someone without a skill, and they provide medical care. And those are the three things everybody needs.
I've seen the difference that it's made in people's lives. Give people another chance. And I think having another chance is what we all wish for in life.
I think one thing that I love about Housing Works is this is New Yorkers helping New Yorkers. And for anyone who has pride as a New Yorker, it's great to be involved in a charity that's helping our neighbors around us. And there's something great takeaway there with that.
When I thought of this idea for Design on a Dime, I wanted to create a way for the design community to support Housing Works. You know, it never really dawned on me that it could be a huge event.
Nickelodeon is proud to be a sponsor. We come in and we design a room always based on one of our characters, and we have a great time doing it.
Great bargains and great pieces all going to an amazing charity. That's a fun night.
We believe that by providing housing as the first step, we're really opening the door to people to reclaim their lives. I'm incredibly proud of what Housing Works has done over the last 22 years. At the same time, I realize that 22 years into Housing Works and some 30 years into the epidemic, we shouldn't have to be around.
Housing Works helped me get back stability in my life.
It's like a blessing to have a pair of keys and have my own place to go to.
Housing Works just started to change me, make me a better person. I can walk with my head up high because it helped me to be proud of myself.
I've had 3 of my closest friends pass away from AIDS. And at that time, there were no organizations like Housing Works around. I hope one day there'll be no need for Housing Works, and homelessness and HIV and AIDS will no longer be a crisis. but I don't see that day coming soon, so give.
I think there's only one chance in life to make a difference in other people's lives. The design community has done that by Design on a Dime, and I think everyone here tonight could do that as well.
It's up to all of us as New Yorkers to help Housing Works help our neighbors.
It doesn't take a lot to do a lot.
So clean out your closets, clean out your clothes.
Face it, you don't want to end up on hoarders.
You can help by writing a check with a lot of zeros on it.
Be a part of Housing Works. Make it happen.